Yo, it's your boy back again with another one. Alright, y'all. Just getting out of R.I.P.
What the hell you got?
Recording.
What the hell was that? A selfie taker with a light on it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing a recovery video. Why? You want to talk in it?
We're all fucked up here, man.
Yep. Put it on YouTube.
We'll be alright, though.
Yeah, we'll be alright. We just got a R.I.P.
Let's stick together. Let's keep it going that way.
Yep. Doyle just get out of the classroom. It's funny because me and Doyle, I used to stay in Doyle's house back in the day.
Yeah, I'm relapsed on my alcohol. I had to come back again.
Yep. But it's okay though, we all do it. You know?
Just had to shut my door down to everybody quit trying to bring me bottles. Or ain't that something else, though, man?
Yeah.
You go to quit and everybody's trying to give it to you then.
They always do, don't they?
That's fucked up, man.
So, you know.
You smoke, man?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yep.
You all right?
Me when I need one. How's your girl and little baby doing, man?
Good?
Yeah. When's your next one, man? You had one, you had a shower, you put some pop out of you.
Tomorrow, next month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, next month on...
my kids are Irish twins, man, so I look the same way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Yep, that's how they're going to be. They're like, not even... Well, actually, probably about almost a year apart.
You know what? It kind of makes it a little bit easier. They're closer to the same age bracket and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't... Let me tell you, though. Jasmine, she's going to protect her little brother. When the girls are by, my girlfriend with all the other kids,
yeah,
man, one of them has, it's like Desmond, a little hyper, a little aggressive sometimes.
Yeah.
Man, come over and push Desmond down. And, we let him take care of it, you know, stick up for himself, right? Oh, here comes Jasmine around the corner. Bam! Don't touch my brother. I was like, yeah, we're both sitting there laughing.
That's how it be too, though, don't it? Yeah. So
a little girl, a tomboy princess, man.
Yeah. What can you do, though, right?
Oh, man, that's the best way to be, though. You have to use all these people and neighbors and friends and stuff.
I'm back. We're back to the channel. Like I said, where we just don't look for recovery, we hunt for it. You know, we can't do the same thing. But I'm walking over this way. I'm about to show y'all something real quick. Your boy is tired. I am not gonna lie. You know, sometimes it be exhausting. I ain't gonna lie about that. Sometimes this recovery stuff is exhausting. But what can you do? You know what I'm saying? What can you do about it? Can't do nothing about it, really. Back to the old hood. Because I want to make a point. That was Doyle, though. I used to stay with him a while ago. He's about to get his kids back, which is good. Like I said, a little bit at a time. You feel me? So I want to show y'all something. This is the hood. You know, walk down the hood. Then I gotta walk all the way back to my house. See what I do for you guys. So I'll never give up. You know what I'm saying? Even when you do recovery, you can't give up, no matter what. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Guys want to take y'all on a little trip. But like I said, sometimes it's exhausting. What up, though? You feel me? But gotta keep on moving. But the thing about exhausted, you know what I'm saying, recovery can be exhausting though, like I said. But the thing about it is, what you got to do is keep on moving, for one. Then for two, you have to just stick with it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take a break though. You know, I never take a break because I'm always moving and gotta do this and when. What up though? Good, you alright? Yep. So, but y'all already know. I know a lot of people, that's for sure. But wanted to walk home, take a little mental break. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do that. Take a little break and enjoy the day. You know. But that right there, the shelter where me and AJ, well, when I moved out, when I got kicked out of my house, well, when everything, you know what I'm saying, went down, that's where we stayed at. A lot of people that's in recovery, that's in addiction, stay at that. You know what I'm saying? That spot, so stay at the shelter. Which that's why I'm gonna open up that shelter, like I said, just for people in recovery. Because they don't have help like that for people in recovery. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you don't remember where you come from, you don't know where you're going. So I always remember where I come from. You know what I mean? So I'll just take y'all a little through the hood. Which I've seen this before, me, Vinny walking down the street. We used to live down there in a while ago. Down this street. I used to live down that street too. You know? And know a couple people down there, of course. But what I really want to get at too, which I'm about to go here, and I used to want to do YouTube before, but it's hard to do YouTube when you're doing criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? You got pants on the ground and stuff. But my whole point is this though. So where it don't matter where you start off at. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you start off at, that don't mean that's where you're gonna end up at. You know? And the whole point of that is, what I'm trying to say about that is, you gotta keep working. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your recoveries, like I said, it can be exhausting. I just got out of class. I had to go see my counselor today and talk about a lot of stuff where, you know, you didn't want to talk about. Hey, you alright? Oh, I don't drink. You still drink? Yeah, I don't drink no more.
I do once in a great while.
Right? For sure.
I just got out of the hospital too.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a stroke in my arm. I had surgery.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I was in the home for a while.
Well, I'm glad you're out.
Yeah.
Alright. Right? See ya. See? Can't be like that, you know? I know a lot of people. See, people still trying to offer me drinks and stuff, you know? That's a good example. But you gotta be strong enough to just be like, no, I'm good. And you gotta remember one thing. If you do that, you know what I'm saying? There's only one place you're gonna end up. Especially me. And my situation, you know? Because if I drink, there's only one place where I'm gonna end up. And it ain't a good place. You know what I'm saying? But people gotta take their own journey. You know what I'm saying? He just said he just got out the hospital. And he's still drinking, you know what I'm saying? For a heart attack or something. I think that's what he said. And it's like crazy. You're like, yo, you just got out the hospital for a heart attack. And you're still drinking, you know what I'm saying? Type of stuff. But, guys, like I said, people gotta take their own journey. And that's why sometimes you gotta be selfish about your recovery. I mean, like I said, you ain't gotta be mean. Like, I wasn't just mean to him. I just told him I'm recovery. Heard his, you know, story. And guess what? Kept it moving. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But you always gotta remember one thing. You gotta do what's right for you. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because even if I wasn't in drug court or anything like that, I still would not have drunk, you know, like, oh, well, let me get a drink. You know what I'm saying? No. Because I know what I'm doing, what's right for me. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it goes. You feel me? So you gotta do that, and it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but that's why I always remember what it's about and what I'm losing, what I'm gaining. You feel me? And so I know one thing, and this is why. For two, I'm gonna take you somewhere for two reasons. For one, because I used to come to this place and I used to get high. And you might think, oh, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So, which I didn't care at that point. It was just a place to go. And a lot of people do. But at the same time, it's like I'm taking this place too to remind myself and to remind everybody else where you don't want to end up. Like I said, if I would have kept drinking, this is where I would have been. You know what I'm saying? No lie. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? This is it. And I don't know if you can tell, but you probably can, where I'm at right now. You know? And like I said, if I would have kept drinking, I would have been in one of these. You know what I mean? This is where I would have been. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're like, oh, this guy's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Like I said before, I always want to remind myself why I'm walking the path that I'm walking. You feel me? And although I'm tired, exhausted, ready to go home, I was over this way. Well, not really over this way. Y'all seen how far I had to walk to get here. Not that far, but on my walk home, it's gonna be far. You know what I mean? But I do this and take my time out, even though it's about to get dark. It's like 8 o'clock, guys. Like 8 o'clock. But I do this to show you guys what it's about. You feel me? Like, if I would have kept drinking, guys, if I would, like the doctor said, if I would have been kept drinking for a year, for 1 year, this is where I would be at one of these graves. And like I said before, I used to come in here and get high and drink and get high and stuff like that just to get away. And it's like, why would I want to kill myself? I guess it would have been easier, you know, I'm killing myself right next to the graveyard. So guess what? They ain't had that far to bury me. I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So I remember, and you know, even when I had my slip up the other day ago, not too long ago, this is where I came, because I didn't want to go back home, because I was ashamed to even, you know what I'm saying, be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I came here because it's not too far from my old house. You know what I'm saying? Until I actually started drinking and stuff. But when I first started drinking and stuff, this is where I came to chill. And then, you know, it is crazy to me because it's like, who in their right mind would want to sit here and drink in a graveyard or smoke in a graveyard? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But when you're drinking, you smoking and stuff like that, and you and your addiction, guess what? You don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about none of that stuff. All you care about is chasing that high, getting that drink. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's all you care about. You know? So to me, this is a good reminder. A good reminder of what I don't want. What I don't never want to go back to. Drinking and getting high in the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? And to me, now that I think about it now, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But a lot of people do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the only one to sit here and do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know this used to be a lot of people's getaway, a lot of people's, you know what I'm saying, getaway. And guys, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, look around, you know, and rest in peace to the people that is landing here, you know what I'm saying, which is, used to be, it's disrespectful to even get high and get drunk in a graveyard when you think about it now, because it's like the people that's passed or the good people or whatever, you know what I'm saying, people that's here, you know what I'm saying, you think that, you know, they didn't want to, you think they wanted to pass away, you know what I'm saying, you know, type stuff. I'm sure they didn't want to pass away, you know what I'm saying, and I'm sitting here, or used to disrespect them by sitting here drinking and stuff in the graveyard, you know, which is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me that I would even do that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, it's, you know, whatever. So, I just wanted to come here and show you guys, just a reminder. You know what I'm saying? Like that, this is at least reminding me, like, that is not what I wanted to do. You feel me? This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This is never what I want to go back to, is drinking and smoking in a graveyard. Like who wants to do that? You know what I'm saying? But it is telling me, I think my storage is getting low. So, yeah. I'm sorry, my brain ain't working. I'm so tired, guys. I'm just like exhausted. Dealing with a lot of emotions today and stuff like that. Oh, it says, oh, Corey was stopping me. Okay, if I answer the call. But anyway, never seen that one before. But thought I was running out of space. But I know, like I said, guys, I know it's crazy. You guys are like, why is this dude recording in the graveyard, you know? Well, like I said, I sit here and it reminds me of where I came from. You know what I'm saying? So I know where I'm going. Like I said, like even when I had that slip up not too long ago, this is where I came. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Well, not in this spot, but it was a spot back there. It was a spot back there. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking, and then it was ashamed, and you know, until I started buzzing. Then of course, when you start to buzzing and you start getting high, you know what I'm saying? You didn't care after that. All that stuff went out the window. So I moved the party to somewhere else, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, like, that, and then when I, you know, got sober and started thinking about it, you know what I'm saying, this is what I thought about, was this graveyard. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, how disrespectful it was to me be killing myself, you know, when all these people that's here, and rest in peace to all of them, you know what I'm saying, how they would, you know, kill part of my friends, you know what I'm saying, to be in my position, you know what I'm saying, to even have a chance anymore to, you know what I'm saying, enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? But they can't because, you know, I don't know if their life got cut short. Maybe they did, maybe it didn't, you know what I'm saying? And two, to think about, I used to sell drugs and whatever, how many people I really put in a grave. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. I don't know. But I didn't think about that stuff when I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about that stuff. All I thought about was getting that money so I could get high, I could get drunk, or I can, you know what I'm saying, have money to spend on what I want. You know what I'm saying? Which literally I got what I want anyway, because y'all know I used to do criminal activity. But it's just the point, guys. You know what I'm saying? I always think about this. I used to, like I said, I always remind myself where I come from so I can appreciate where I'm going. And like I said, I was tired. I really was debating if I wanted to do this or not. But like somebody smart told me before, I didn't stop, you know what I'm saying, partying, selling drugs, and getting high and drunk because I was tired. So I'm not going to start giving this word because I'm tired. So, you already know what to do. I love y'all guys. I'm proud of you guys. Like, totally 100% proud of you guys. And keep up the good work. You feel me? You already know what to do. Put that like button, hit that subscribe button up top. Press that like button. Give it a fat thumbs up. And put them comments down below. Well, you used to, weird places like this. Actually, that was that spot right there. That was my favorite spot, under that tree. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody see you. You feel me? That spot, But anyway, back to what I was saying. Give it a fat thumbs up. Put down in the comments where the weird places y'all used to, get drunk or high or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This was mine. You know what I'm saying? Besides my homies' houses or whatever like that. But this is one of the spots I used to come to for years. But anyway, go ahead and like. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and put them comments down below. Go ahead and turn them post notifications on. So you know when your boy always drop a video. I'm about to go home, chill. I love y'all. I'm proud of you guys. And peace.